Right there. Basically the same exact move for... It's basically the same exact move as the spear guys and the sword guys, except they're a lot quicker and a lot more scary, since they have a lot more health and they do a lot more damage. So it's easy to become intimidated. Just stay calm and practice. And if you die, bonfire isn't too far away. You just have to fight your way through a couple of hollows, even though, believe me, I know, it's annoying. There's an archer over there. Let's take use of our invincibility frames to not get hit by his arrows. However, let's put our shield up right when we kill him. Alright. You want to take these guys out one at a time. It's not too bad. Alright. Block if you don't feel good with going to this guy. We're just going to run around and backstab him. I almost missed the backstab. Alright, make sure that I am indeed... Yep, I am indeed recording. Alright, so you're going to want to head down here. And there'll probably be a bunch of messages giving it away, but enemy ahead. That's a total lie. Bonfire ahead, weakness boss, comfort ahead. Good luck. One of those messages told the truth. There is a bonfire ahead. You need humanity, and as in summoning for the gargoyles, which is our next boss. But there's a bonfire. You can see another player phantom right there. How's it going, buddy? Let's give him a nice wave. Now, over there, we're going to be heading there before we do anything else, because there is an NPC that I want us to meet. He has a very long, progressive storyline, and it is critical that you talk to him here before doing anything else. Trust me, because as a new player, you're probably going to forget this, so just talk to him, get it out of the way. That's what I always do. Alright, let's see what rings we're rocking. We don't have any rings. We have a ring of sacrifice, but now we're not going to wear it. Meet Siegmeyer of Katharina.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katharina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak. Still closed. Still closed.
That's all he's got to say. I really like Siegmeyer. He really ends up becoming a really dynamic and cool character later on. But we're not going to focus on him right now, since our focus is on the main game. Let's see, I wanted to check something real quick. I don't remember what the heck it was. Oh yeah, I had wanted to check. Okay, we have one Titanite shard and 2 twinkling Titanite. No problem. Can't believe we didn't get the drops from some large Titanite shards from the Crystal Lizard earlier. That's just highly annoying. We'll have to make a fun little run there. Alright, now... Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to turn up... voice. Alright. Now let's talk to the most important NPC in the game.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Andre increases your... how powerful your weapons are, and it is very nice. However, in order to upgrade weapons, you need upgrade stones, called Titanite. There are also different kinds of Titanite, like white Titanite, or just normal Titanite. We're going to be using normal Titanite for this playthrough. Let us see. We're going to... Don't worry about modified equipment, this will become relevant later in the game.
I'll be seeing you then.
Alright. We're gonna be using the Claymore. How much strength do you require? 16. I don't want to level up anymore. Oh, should we just upgrade the Claymore and deal with two-handing it? Well, let's upgrade the Claymore, and let's use the Battle Axe. I know it sounds kind of strange, but I want to be able to one-hand a weapon and use a shield. So let's go down to Reinforced Weapon, and go to Battle Axe. You can see. Let's do that. Okay, you can see here we have Physical Attack. It's going to be upgraded to 104 plus 9, and plus 9 again is our scaling with Strength and Dexterity. And instead it'll be upgraded to plus 10 with scaling. So, reinforce into +1 battle axe.
Go get your...
I just used it for the battle axe, by the way, because I don't know why. Now, you're going to want to head down here. However, first, you're going to want to take off all your armor. And you may be thinking, wait, what? You just told us that you really like wearing heavy armor. And I do. But this is going to be what's called what I'm going to probably refer to as a run. We're going to be going for very specific items. Now, in order to avoid this guy, stay right. You can even walk and avoid him. Okay, maybe not. But if you get hit, just roll and keep running. Alright. Make sure to stay right. You can run through pretty easily. Alright. Now we're going to want our Fink Door Helm, Knight Armor, all our Knight stuff. I don't know if he'll actually follow you out. I don't think he will. Okay. These plant guys, they can be kind of mean, especially mainly if you don't know what you're doing. However, they're a very good source of drops later on for items later in the game. Well, actually, we might actually come to farm them once or twice. Usually they drop a lot of really good items, though. They drop moss, which gets rid of different status effects. For instance, blood red moss gets rid of bleed buildup, which is really nasty. Or blooming purple moss is easily going to be your best friend in the next game, or in some of the next sections coming up. Anyway, now when you're coming over here, do not continue forward. Pull this guy because there's an enemy right there, right next to our two giant fangs, and he will pop up and you'll be ambushed. When it comes to these guys' attacks, really don't worry about them. Just stay away. Just stay away from them and use and block. However, if you see them, I want to see if I can bait one to do it. Just purple moss. That attack. Do not get hit by that attack because they will bring you in and basically eat you for like 10 seconds, and it does a lot of damage. You can see they have also no poise, so very good. There's our blood red moss, as I was talking about, and the purple moss, by the way, gets rid of poison buildup. So if you come here quickly and then you want to go fight the rats or something, very good place to go and do that. You can see, just clearing out those items. Okay. I just cleared out those items, by the way, because in case I accidentally hit my item switch button, I don't want to be caught without my Estus Flask. Now, let's see. Illusory Wallhead. You know what? I'll rate that up. Use, rate message, plus. Now you can see, +1. Roll through this, or you can even attack it, and you have a bonfire. We're not going to rest of the bonfire, but we are going to light it. Very good for later. Alright. This item that we're making a run for, by the way, is pretty powerful. It's going to make us a much more powerful fighting force coming up. Okay. And by the way, if you're worried about losing humanity or souls, equip your Ring of Sacrifice. You know what? Let's even do that now. Just to simulate it. We have a Ring of Sacrifice equipped. If we die, the last bonfire we rested at, and we go back to the last bonfire that we rested at, and we have all of our souls and humanity. Sound good? Alright, so you don't want to continue on, because there's a really tough enemy over there. So instead, you want to come to this tree, and you want to beat the living crap out of it. Why? Because we hate nature. That's why. Yeah. No, not really. The reason is because it's blocking our path. And we, as Americans, kill things that block our path, right? Okay. Let's attack. There we go. Don't worry if it takes you several hits. You can even use you can even use firebomb since it is a tree and it is weak to fire. It makes the trip much easier. Now this guy looks like he should be poisonous. He's not. He's just annoying. He can drop something called, is it blooming green grass? We might see here. Nope, but he can drop what people refer to as stamina grass. Basically, it's grass that you eat, and then your stamina regenerates a lot more quickly. Alright, make sure that you equip a Homered Bone for this. Oh good, we have all 6. So we'll probably used 1, and we got 1 from Taurus. Anyway. Now, for this, if it makes you feel better, you can take off your armor, because it's going to be a tough enemy you want to run past. Alright. I don't know why I'm really blocking. It's not going to do any good, especially since we're just going to run by this guy. Make sure that you have your Homer Bone out, and just run past this dude. Ignore him completely. Run over here, get this item, and use a Homer Bone. and he was right there, so we still had tons of time. You might have seen there, we got something called the Wolf Ring, and this is going to be a ring that this is going to be our first ring. Boosts poise by 40. Very powerful no matter who you are. So if you're running light armor, definitely a ring you want. If you're wearing heavy armor, definitely a ring you want. So, as you can see, we now have 90 poise. Very, very strong. You can see it gives us a great effect. Alright, so let's buy some upgrade stones from Andre. 5. In order to get a weapon to as powerful as we can get it at this point in the game, you need 9. Each one costs 800 souls, and so we're going to be doing a little bit of farming for it. Alright.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
I won't, Andre. And you're right, I don't want to see me go hollow either. Okay. Just a quick note, you can also you don't have to just upgrade weapons, you can also upgrade shields and armor, which is very powerful, reducing the damage that you take, and upgrading shields increases their stability, and I went over stability in the last set of episodes. And it also increases the amount of damage that shields do, since I just learned you can actually attack with shields. Actually, yeah, it actually said, I just want to prove a point. This number, I was confused about it last time, I didn't know why it was there. You can actually attack with shields, and that's what that number is. Okay, so here's a run you're going to be making pretty regularly. Make sure you don't run out of stamina by the time you get to this guy. Backstab him, and this guy will either be walking up to you, or he'll be right in your face. Just parry him, and move to the next guy. Alright. Now, we're going to be taking on a very tough enemy. This guy is very, very freaky. And side note real quick, you can see we're doing more damage with our upgraded battle axe than we are with our unupgraded. Anyway, this guy is very intimidating. Oh, I had noticed we got a humanity drop. Sorry, freaking just so distracted. This guy is very intimidating. I don't know, I want to see if we can catch a quick glimpse of him. Yeah, that guy over there. You can see just between those pillars. He's a tower knight. He's a baronique knight.